Hey everybody, we are editing today. I'm so fucking tired, but gonna edit today, and my voice is probably dead from Halloween Horror Nights. That's okay. That's okay. Hey, Alien Princess. That's a fun name. What's up? Hey everybody. Hi everybody. Editing today.
Hey everybody, James A. Janice here, and I'm happy to welcome you to the first episode of a brand new Dead Meat series, The Cut Comparison. In this series, I'll be comparing different versions of movies that I've already covered on the kill count, because sometimes those differences can make for an entirely new viewing experience. Take, for example, the subject of today's episode, Halloween, The Curse of Michael Myers. Curse is the sixth film of the Halloween franchise, and its production was a goddamn mess. It had been more than 5 years since the previous Halloween movie came out, and if you'll remember, that one introduced the weird cult shit, but with no explanation. The filmmakers of Part 5 literally left it to whoever
Just
made the
reviewing
next
work
one to
I've
explain
already
why
done.
Michael had a
Get me in the
wrist
mood
tattoo,
for
weird
editing.
and who the mysterious
Oh, cool,
man
Michelle.
Jack was, who went around kicking dogs and jailbreaking Michael.
Glad you got to meet me yesterday. My voice is fucking dead from yesterday.
During the interim, the Halloween series was sold to Dimension Films, the production company owned by the Weinstein brothers. The Weinsteins had a much more hands-on approach than previous distributors.
Thanks,
They put
Thomas
a lot of
Dixon.
pressure on director Joe Chappelle to make the movie the way they wanted it, which was basically more gore and less Loomis. Since Chappelle was a very new and impressionable director, he ended up acquiescing to what they wanted, and after a test screening of the original cut performed poorly with the mostly teenage audience, they went back and did a bunch of reshoots that resulted in the theatrical cut that was released to the public and which I covered on the kill count. You can watch that kill count by clicking up here, and you should before you continue on with this video. A lot of people involved in the movie production didn't like what the Weinsteins wanted. They included producer Paul Freeman, who had produced Part 4, Mustafa Akkad,
Hey, thanks, Jamie H.
series, and the only person involved with every single film of
You
the
just watched
franchise
Chopping
for that
Mall,
movie, and writer Dan
Deadshot.
Ferentz, who was a true blue
Chopping
Halloween
Mall's
fan and
a
whose
great
original script was
slasher.
apparently way better than either cut of Curse. And even all of those guys, as united as they were against the Weinsteins, couldn't agree on exactly what they wanted in this movie. So in short, Curse of Michael Myers had a ton of people trying to dictate the tone and content of the film, and that's why it wound up being such garbage. The producer's cut of the movie is the original cut, the one favored by Akkad and Freeman, and it's much more like the original Halloween movie than the theatrical cut. By that I mean there's much less gore to the kills and way more use of Carpenter's Halloween theme.
Tonight's gonna be killer.
Kara, I swear, one of these days you're gonna get lost in that thing.
I can't find my term paper.
In the theatrical cut, a lot of that was replaced by grungy rock.
Tonight's gonna be killer.
Kara, I swear, one of
My
these
favorite
days
maze
you're gonna
is
get
the
lost in that
Universal
thing.
Monsters maze. I fucking love it.
Term paper.
Also, if you watch them back to back, you may notice that the color grading is different between the cuts. The theatrical version is warmer and has more contrast, while the producer's
Cool,
cut
Caden.
almost
I'm
looks
excited for the
like an
Haunters
edgy,
live stream,
cooler
too.
tint to it. In case you didn't know, color correction makes a huge difference in the look
My
of the
voice
film,
is so
or even
fucking
a
gone,
YouTube
dude.
Video. In fact, this is what the kill count footage looks like when it's raw and untouched before I
Thanks,
apply
lying
any color
down.
correction to it. And of course, this is what it looks like after. Hell of a difference, right? One more minor change that makes a huge difference is the transition between scenes. While the producer's cut doesn't feature anything special, the much faster paced theatrical cut has this shit going on.
Blood coming.
And it has them all over the place, even in scenes that don't call for something crazy like that.
All it takes is a mother's touch.
To me, it's an annoying attempt to make the film flashier, and it doesn't work at all. By far the biggest difference between the cuts, though, is the ending. After Kara gets abducted by the Cult of the Thorn, the cuts diverge, never to reunite again. The only things they have in common are any shots with Loomis, since sadly, Dr. Pleasance passed away before the theatrical cut reshoots were done. That's why sometimes it feels like Loomis and Dr. Wynn aren't really talking to each other, because they weren't. But besides that, the entire final 15 minutes of the film were completely changed, with the theatrical cut adding way more bloodshed and getting rid of most of the cult stuff. But enough of this lengthy overview. What I want to do with this series is actually
No, I'm
go
fine.
through
I'm just
the alternate
exhausted
cut, bit
from.
by bit,
I was at
and cover all the
Horror
differences
Nights
I can,
last
small and big.
night.
I may miss a
You
few
know,
here and
I was
there,
there all
but
night.
I'll do my best, and afterward I'll give a roundup of the differences.
I'm not
and tell you
sick.
which
Don't
version of
worry,
the
I'm just
movie you
tired.
prefer. Sound good? Okay, let's get to the differences.
Ah, man.
Right off the bat, we get a different title card in the producer's cut, with this one featuring the number 6, as well as the stupid thorn symbol, reflecting its greater significance and prominence in this version of the movie. There's another additional title that plants this movie in a specific year for any time-traveling viewers, and the opening credits have a different font to them. Oh, also, Gone is the Steven from Paul Rudd's name. Maybe you should have compromised and gone as Paul S. Rudd, dude. Middle initials are dope. The scene with Jamie giving birth to her little bastard baby is mostly the same, except in the producer's cut, we've got a few extra shots of the man in in Black. I hate the inclusion of the character in Part 5, but if you're gonna have a movie that delves into this whole thing, might as well feature more of it. It makes sense to me. The opening credits of both films feature a cast member telling us Michael's backstory, but in the theatrical cut it's Paul Rudd.
For years he was locked up in Smith's Grove Sanitarium, but he escaped.
While the producer's cut gives us good old Looney Loomis.
For years he was locked up, locked away in Smithgrove Sanatorium. But he escaped.
The script for
But
each
he
narration is
escaped.
also a bit different, with Loomis's focusing more on the family element of Michael's murder sprees. Then we get a flashback to the end of Part 5 with a crazy voice added into the mix.
Jamie, come to me.
We see Michael being taken away in a van, and, like, it's pretty weird to watch the personification of evil getting kidnapped like he's Liam Neeson's daughter. Jamie is likewise abducted, and then we see the big explosion that led everyone believing Michael and Jamie have been dead the past however many years. Jamie's escape from the Candlely cult lair includes an extra shot that shows Michael beginning his chase. Also, like I mentioned in the intro, the classic theme is used as opposed to the theatrical cut's music, which is this.
That's classic.
While Nurse Karen's death on the wall spike is the same, the next kill was reshot to be gorier for the theatrical cut. The producer's cut doesn't have the exposed spine and shit. It's just a simple neck snap instead of a full-on head rip. Back in Haddonfield, Danny Strode is still seeing images of the
All right, that's all I've got so far. So now it's time to get the rest of this work done. Fuck me. So yeah, this video is the cut comparison video. It's a new series that I'm cooking up. And it'll be coming out after the kill count of Curse of Michael Myers, which will be done with the theatrical cut. But I know that so many people are interested in the producer's cut. This video will be exploring the differences between the cuts. So, listen, I'll say this once. Because it's so frustrating to say during every live stream. Yeah, the voice in the video I'm editing is different because it's just a scratch track. It's a temporary audio track that I use for editing purposes. It's not going to be in the final video. Literally every single video has one of these, and I just record it on this mic sitting here at my desk. So that's why it sounds different. I just read the script into this mic, get it in Premiere, and then I edit over it. And then when I rewrite the script, I can better rewrite it, and then I go and shoot it out on the set. Okay? So please don't be like, why do you sound so tired in this video? This is how I sound in every single scratch track. All right? Don't worry. It'll be good in the final one. You think I'm gonna steer you wrong, dog? I got you. Don't worry. This is my job.
Back in Haddonfield, Danny Strode is still seeing images of the man in black.
All right, so this is a frustrating thing to edit because I have to keep bouncing back and forth between two movie files. But I mean, this is the video I decided to make, so that's what we're doing here. I am exhausted from Horror Nights, dude. That's not right.
Back in Haddonfield, Danny Strode is still seeing images of the man in black.
I have a lot of work to get done today. Like this is gonna be like a very non-stop work day for me. Hey, thank you, lying down. Thank you again. Oh, what? Oh, man, these cuts are so different. I mean, I guess that's the whole point of this video, but it's surprising just like the little changes in it. Yeah, I have a dual monitor set up. I have the chat and everything on a different monitor. Daddy.
Back in Haddonfield, Danny Strode is still seeing images of the Haddonfield. Danny Strode is still seeing images of the man in black, but it
Wow. Yeah, like, look how...
back in Haddonfield, Danny Strode is still
Man.
seeing images of the Haddonfield.
Like, the theatrical
Danny
cut barely
Strode
has a
is still
shot
seeing
of the man in
images
black.
but
That's
he's-
crazy. Oh, man, okay.
Back in Haddonfield.
So, that's the theatrical cut. I was thinking about doing this.
Danny Strode is still seeing images of the Back in Haddonfield, Danny Strode is still seeing images of the man in black, but at least in the producer's cut, Kara has the decency to do images of the man in black, but at least in the producer's cut,
Do, 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 do. Sound like I'm doing a dubstep? Dude, dubstep is just stuck in my fucking head thanks to, Horror Nights. It's just constantly playing. It's just dubstep everywhere, man. It's pretty great. I like it. Horror Nights is such a blast.
Kara has the at least in the producer's cut, Kara has the producer's cut. Back in Haddonfield, Haddonfield, Danny Strode is still seeing images of the man in black, but at least in the producer's cut, Kara has the decency to do a stay.
Stay away, Mom. Stay away, monsters. Stay away, ghouls. Stay away from Danny. You jerks know the rules.
The decency to do a stay away monsters ritual to help put the little boy at ease. Like,
Thanks, Caitlin Flanagan. I'm not watching Into the Dark. I'm actually really bad at watching TV shows. It's like, I think it just has to do with the time commitment. You know, you start a TV show and then it's like, oh, I'm going to have to spend at least like 10 hours watching this thing play out. I'm really bad at doing that. So I haven't watched, like I did 2 episodes of Sharp Objects and then never followed up. I didn't watch Castle Rock, which I really want to. I'm just bad at watching TV shows, man. I don't really have the time for it. I used to be better, but that was before, you know, I had this job. Like American Horror Story, I would love to watch that. I haven't seen any of that since fucking Freak Show.
producer's cut, Kara has the decency to do a stay away monsters ritual to help put the little boy at ease.
Stay away, Mom.
Kara has the decency to do a stay away monsters ritual to help put the little boy at ease.
That's a weird shot difference, huh? Isn't Venture Brothers tonight? That is one show that I've been able to keep up with. I think it's tonight, but the problem is that we usually
Do a
don't
stay
watch
away
it
monsters ritual to help put the little boy at ease.
on the night of, because like we watch it with a little group of friends who aren't always
Do a
available.
stay away monsters ritual to help put the little boy at ease.
Where's this? I just want the theatrical cut.
Like what? Okay.
Yeah, I can see the chats.
says things, bad things.
Okay.
So, yeah, this is a biatch to edit, man. So is this a reshoot then?
Kara has the decent.
Thanks, Keisha. For whoever just asked,
But I've seen him. He says things, bad things.
do I like Friday the 13th or Halloween more? I like Friday the 13th a little more. I'm not a huge giant Jason fan, to be honest. I'll always love him because he started my channel, so he'll always have that special place in my heart. But yeah, I'm just not the biggest fan of like Jason
Kara has
and Friday the 13th. I like stuff with more personality, like Freddy, but I strongly prefer Jason and Friday the 13th to Halloween. I don't like Halloween. I love the original.
Kara has the decency to do a stay away monsters ritual to help put the little boy at ease.
Stay.
What's the best way to do this here? This.
Kara has the decency to do a stay away monsters ritual to help. Decency to do
Oh, this is a fucking mess. I have not seen The Predator, no. I'd like to, but I haven't yet. Please, hey, y'all, please don't ask for kill counts, please. Hi, Derp God. Now I want to hear a cover of Eminem's Rap God, but with Derp God instead.
the decency to do a stay away monsters ritual to put the little boy at ease.
Stay away.
Decency to do a stay away. Decency to do.
That's theatrical cut. So I want producer's cut to go this direction, right? Yeah. I'm beginning to feel like a derp god, derp god. Thanks, XD. Oh man, I don't even know what I'm doing here. My brain's fucking fried.
Kara has the decency. Kara has the decency to do a stay away.
Fuck. What am I doing here? This should be a shot of Kara. Kara? It's Kara, right? I think it's Kara.
Kara has the decency to do a stay away monster.
How's the weather here in California? Yesterday, like during the daytime, it was in the 90s. So pretty warm.
Kara has
This shot just doesn't exist. Fuck me. Whatever. Hey, thanks, Aaron Ritchie.
Kara has the decency to do. Kara has the decency to do a stay away. Kara has.
I hate how much time I'm spending on like
Kara has the decency
5
to do a
seconds of this
stay away
video.
Monsters ritual to help put the little boy at ease. Put the little boy ritual to help put the little
end it with that. And then what's
Producer's
this?
cut.
What if I do this?
But Kara has the decency to do a stay. Kara has the decency to do a stay away monsters ritual to help put the little boy.
Okay, and then if I do this. I just taught myself how to edit, Fernando. If you want to do something, just do it, man. And then you'll be bad at it, and then just keep doing it, and then you'll get better at it. That's how you do it.
To help put the little boy at ease.
Do I miss having snow during winter? Never. Never, ever do I.
Stay away monsters ritual to help put the little boy at ease.
I don't miss snow. I don't miss wet, cold stuff. Getting everywhere. Nope.
To help put the little boy at ease.
Stay
Okay.
away, monsters.
That's what we're going
Stay
with.
away, ghouls. Stay away from Danny. You jerks know the rules.
Why cut her being a caring mother? I don't really know. All I know is that.
How's that? Okay.
Why cut her being a caring mother? I don't really know. All I know is that apparently.
I got this mug at Universal last night. Hey, thanks, True Geek Lord. It's the mini man monsters, and there's an invisible mini man. That's why I got it, because invisible mini man. I've never even seen the mini man movies. I saw the first Despicable Me. I thought the mini mans were awful, but man, those mini mans are everywhere, and you just keep seeing them. And they got their little butts. And I'm like, all right, Mini-Mans, you won me over, dude. Thanks, Mini-Mans. And so now whenever I see them, I'm like, Mini-Mans are cool, man. Never seen those movies. Probably never will. I didn't like Despicable Me. But you send me a Mini-Man gif, you've won my heart.
Apparently, the Weinsteins didn't like actress Marianne Hagan because. Like actress Marianne Hagan because they said.
Okay, let's see. You have the first 3 what on Blu-ray? You have the first 3 Mini-Mans on Blu-ray? No, you don't. Get the fuck out of here. That's pretty awesome. I need to add those to my Blu-ray collection.
What is it, baby? But I've seen it. He says things bad.
Oh, yeah, Tisha, for sure. Sarah, the final girl in Resurrection, is fucking no. Talk about a nothing character. There you go, man. She is fucking nothing. Man, it's going to be hard to rank the bottom 3 Halloweens. I don't know what order to put them in, dude. Halloween 6 is like, it's not a movie. It's a piece together. Pardon me. It's a piece together, like, shit house. It's just a house made out of shit without any like spackle in it, so it's falling apart. You just got shit falling around on the ground in the shape of a house. But then at least it has some characters in it, unlike fucking 5 and Resurrection.
Hagan because they said she was too thin and that her chin was too pointy. So yeah, just goes to show those dudes have always been garbage people. Meanwhile, over at Loomis's cozy little hideaway, there's more dialogue between him and Ray.
Oh god damn it! I'm only at this shit. This is gonna take forever. No, I've never been to Fright Fest. Yeah, I might put 5 at my bottommost. I don't know. Oh, see, Tisha, I hate the Doctor Massacre in Halloween 6. I think it's really bad.
Caller, I have
and it comes out fucking nowhere. Hey, Jordan.
Good God. Terrorists, come in.
Oh, Loomis. Yeah, I went to Halloween Horror Nights last night. That's why my voice is all fucked. And I'm just fucking tired. Oh wow, they even cut the shot of this shot of Loomis. Wow, they did not want Loomis in the theatrical version. Holy shit. Meanwhile, over at Loomis. Yeah, I can see your chats. Good lord. Oh man. What's in the water lately? I feel like the last few live streams have had an increase in just people asking for kill counts and doing all that stuff. Meanwhile, over at Loomis's cozy little hideaway, there's more dialogue between him and Wynn. Again, the theatrical cut, which the Weinsteins favored, there's more dialogue between him and Wynn. This is synced. Match theatrical to producers. Meanwhile, over at Loomis's cozy little hideaway, there's more dialogue between him and Wynn. Again. See a derp god. Yeah, Tisha, isn't that shitty that like the version that they made where they already knew that he had died, they were like, just take him out. Just take more of him out. Fuck. You know, it's easy to because the theatrical cut was mostly like it's what the Weinsteins wanted, and it's so easy to make them villains because they are. It's you know, in most cases with like films, it's like, well, it's complicated, but like fuck the Weinsteins, you know, and they gave us the shittier version. Again, the theatrical cut, which the Weinsteins favored, has a lot less Loomis, while the producer's cut features a line from the little doctor saying he got plastic surgery to explain away the missing makeup effects for part 4 and 5. Let's see.
Relinquishing his duties.
Skin grafts.
Even so much as a sign for 5 miles.
Theatrical cut, which the Weinsteins favored, has a lot less Loomis, while the producer's cut features a line from the little doctor saying he got plastic surgery to explain away the missing makeup effects from part 4 and 5. Overall, the between him and Wynn. Again, the theatrical cut, which the Weinstein. Let's see. Overall, the producer's cut does a better job tying back to the rest of the series. Jamie Lloyd's makeup effect.
I had surgery. I feel great. I had surgery, plastic surgery, skin grafts. It costs a fortune, but at least I don't frighten people anymore.
But at least I don't have to sit in the makeup chair for hours anymore. I am 75, you know. Thanks, Tachanka. Oh, man. I wish there was an easier way to fucking do this.
Producer's cut features a line from the Little Doc. Features a line.
No, I have no idea who Tachanka is or whatever the fuck. Hey, here's the thing. Not everyone can know about everything. Isn't that crazy?
Meanwhile, over at Loomis's cozy little hideaway,
That's so
there's more
crazy.
Meanwhile, over at Loomis's cozy little hideaway, there's more dialogue between him and Wynn. Again, the theatrical cut, which the Weinsteins favored, has a
Fuck. Is there not the outside shot?
Meanwhile, over
What is Panaka? No, Jordan, don't get in on this. Oh, wait, no, you're talking about Captain Pancakes. Okay, I'm down with that. I thought... Oh, man. Oh, it's from a game. Yep, I've heard of Rainbow Six Siege. Oh, this is a fucking mess here.
at Loomis's
Nope. Is that not the same shot?
over at Loomis's over at Loomis. Loomis's cozy little hideaway. There's
Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Theatrical cut. You're gonna have this stuff. Hey, thanks, Binary Ghost.
Meanwhile, over at Loomis's cozy little hideaway, there's
Chelsea's working on the podcast episode for Tuesday. It's a review of The Invisible Man, which we did because of the maze at Hollywood Halloween Horror Nights, which was great.
Meanwhile, over at Loomis's cozy little hideaway, there's
This I am so baffled by the decisions they made for the theatrical cut. Honestly, it's
meanwhile over at Loomis's
it's
cozy
such
little hideaway.
a less sensible movie.
Meanwhile, over at Loomis's cozy little hideaway, there's more dialogue between him and Wynn. Again,
Like, it's such a bad edit.
there's more dialogue between him and Wynn.
Oh, cool. Those are synced.
Again, the theatrical cut, which the Weinstein.
I don't normally have
has
the
a
time
lot
to
less
listen to horror movie
loops, but the
commentary
producer's
tracks
cut
with,
features
since
a
it's
line
like,
from
you
one
know,
of
the length of a
saying he got
movie.
plastic surgery to explain away the missing makeup effects from part 4 and 5.
I had surgery, plastic surgery, skin grafts. It cost a fortune, but at least I don't frighten people anymore.
Overall, the producer's cut does a better job tying back to the rest of the series. Jamie Lloyd's escape through the night is mostly the same in both versions, from the bus depot where she calls in.
Okay. So this is theatrical cut.
I don't frighten
Complacent in his old age, and I won't believe it for a second.
Why does he do a lot of scary movies?
And you're right. I've come to celebrate.
All the people asking for a Fallen Kingdom kill count, you'll get it when people actually watch the Jurassic Park 3 kill count, which is currently my lowest viewed kill count, I think. Get that past 1 million, then I'll think about doing Fallen Kingdom. This is producer's cut.
I had surgery, plastic surgery, skin grafts. It cost a fortune, but at least I don't frighten people anymore.
Overall, the producer's cut does a better job tying back to the rest of the series. Jamie Lloyd's escape through the night is most.
Oh, man. All these requests just make me not want to read this chat, man.
Jamie Lloyd's escape.
Bye, Sabrina. Well, I hope it's helping you, unlicensed. Oh, I hated Fallen Kingdom, Piggy. Absolutely hated it. I thought it was a big old piece of shit.
Jamie Lloyd's escape through the night is mostly the same in both versions, from the. Jamie Lloyd's escape through the night is mostly the same in both versions, from the bus depot where she called.
Is this
Jamie
off?
Lloyd's escape through the night is most. It is mostly the same in both versions, from the bus depot where she calls into Barry's radio show to the truck chase where Michael runs her off the road. But we
Thanks, Zombie Strike. It was cool. I met so many fans last night at Halloween Horror Nights. That was really cool. Everyone was really nice. Thanks, Jamie G. Thanks, Winter Rose. Savage, did you just find the channel on Friday? It seems like a fun job. It can be very fun sometimes. Not quite this part. Oh man, you people in your requests, dude. Your kill count requests, you're killing me. You're definitely killing me. Yeah, I saw the picture of the new Chucky look. I don't know. I'm still against them making the movie while Mancini is making the show. My only, the only saving grace with this is the knowledge that hopefully other kill or cut comparison videos won't be as much work as this.
Are off the road. But we get a huge radio show to the truck chase. Show to the truck chase where Michael runs her off the road. But we get a huge chase where Michael.
Yeah, like the Purge TV show. I also haven't watched that. That's another one that I would love to watch, but I haven't yet.
Runs her off the road. Runs her off the road. But we get a huge. But we get a. But we get a huge divergence in the barn. In the theatrical cut, she of course.
Is Hellfest the one with Tony Todd in it? Yeah, I'll see it just because Tony Todd's in it, man. You don't need to give me any other information about that. Dude, Jordan, you said I'm not a messenger. The other day, I looked up. I was like, wait, is messenger a word? But no, it's messenger, right? I Googled it. And I was like, wait a minute. That sounds right, but I don't think it is. Why do we say message? Instant message? It's message. Yeah, Google messenger, and that's not a word. And I was like, wait, how long have I been saying this?
The road. But we get a huge dive.
Thanks, Guns and Fucking Roses. Yo, Guns and Fucking Roses. Did you know Slash is a huge fan of horror movies? And made the music for the Universal
We get a
Monsters Maze at Halloween Horror Nights this year? Facebook is it called Facebook Messenger? Is that why? That's weird. Are these shots different?
divergence in the but we get a huge divergence in the barn in the theater.
Wow.
But we get a huge
I think
divergence.
those shots are
in the
slightly
barn.
different. They might have used just a different
But
take
we get
on
a
it.
huge divergence in the barn.
That's weird. Because the light flashes are different and our leg movements are kind of different. Why is Facebook Messenger called that? What? Why? Messenger? What about AIM? What was that? AOL Instant Messenger?
In the theatrical cut, she of course gets a super gnarly death on a hay baling machine.
Yeah, I am forgetting English word. I just don't know English anymore. Then why is it passenger, not pass? I don't know, man. You're getting into weird fucking territory now, man.
In the barn. In the theatrical cut, she of course gets a super gnarly death on a hay baling machine that mulches her insides. But in the theatrical cut, she of course gets a super gnarly death on a she of course gets a super gnarly death on a hay baling machine that mulches her inside. A hay baling machine that mulches her insides. But in a hay baling machine that mulches her insides. But in this version, Jamie's just stabbed.
Oh man, this is a fucking beast. This sucks.
I don't frighten people.
Are you fucking kidding me, the accountant? Mint ketchup, it's kind of hard for me to have an opinion on how Jamie gets killed in either version because it's hard for me to care about Jamie with her being recast. No offense to J.C. Brady, or whatever.
Mulches her insides. But in this
Thanks, Aaron Explorers. I'll remember that next time I run to a kangaroo. But, like, the character's just not the same character to me since it's not Danielle Harris. So I guess it comes down to I don't really care.
But in this version, Jamie's just stabbed below screen by an unseen Michael Myers and
I know that the actress prefers the both of them suck, dude. Cuz in one I know the actress didn't like the gory death in the producer's cut. But then the other one she gets just fucking shot in the head in the hospital. So, I think they both suck. I don't know.
But in this version, Jamie's just stabbed below screen by an unseen Michael Myers and collapses to the floor of the barn. She lies there, still breathing, as Michael goes to the truck to grab still breathing. Mulches her insides. But in this version, Jamie's just stabbed below screen by an unseen Michael Myers and collapses to the floor of the barn. She lies there, still breathing, as Michael goes.
Thanks, Charlie Channel. Real nice message. See. Oops. That was mixed up.
Towels he thinks is his grandnephew. Another. As Michael goes to the truck to grab that roll of hotel towels he thinks is his grandnephew. Another. As Michael goes to the truck to grab that roll of hotel towels he thinks is his grandnephew. Another extra portion of Loomis in this cut is during a scene as.
Well, Michael Myers doesn't use a gun. Evils, it's the man in black who uses the gun to shoot Jamie.
Another extra portion of Loomis in this cut is during a scene at Smith's Grove, where Wynn and Loomis argue about the call from Jamie Lloyd.
Do 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 do. Thanks, Mia. Thanks for everyone for getting to the bottom of getting to the bottom of the messenger debate. Hey, thanks, Karen Red. Our shared birthday. Yeah. You know what? I was in Vegas for my 21st birthday, and I ended up throwing up on the floor of a casino bathroom. Not from alcohol. Not from anything to do with alcohol. But I got, like, food poisoning, or I got sick from, like, eating something there. And I, like, ran into the bathroom and didn't make it to a toilet and just threw up all over the floor. That was my 21st birthday. And then I went back to the hotel and, like, covered up in blankets and, like, shivered because I was so sick and watched the episode of Lost where, spoiler alert, Sun and Jin die. And I just cried. That was my 21st birthday in Vegas. All right.
Another extra portion of Loomis in this cut is during a scene at Smith's Grove, where Wynn and Loomis during a scene at Smith's Grove, where Smith's Grove. Where Wynn and Loomis argue about the call from Jamie Lloyd they both heard during their Shock Jock Radio Doctor Hangout time. Wynn is all like, come on, Jamie died in that.
Hey, Sahiba, what up? Oh, man. Blast from the past. What up, girl?
Where Wynn and Loomis argue about the call from Jamie Lloyd they both heard during their
I'm in college now. They grow up so fast.
Shock Jock Radio Doctor Hangout time. Wynn.
But Karen, yeah, you should go to Vegas for your 21st birthday. It's a fun time. Just be safe.
Wynn is all like, come on, Jamie died in that jail cell explosion thing, adding a sort of insidious spice to his storyline that seems absurd in the theatrical cut. Since Wynn is hardly on screen before the big man in black reveal. The producer's cut does a better job introducing the Strode family, since we see.
I'm going to get some more coffee. I'll be right back. Karen, I don't think you can
rewind the stream while it's playing, but if you visit the link to the video after the stream is over, it'll be like an unlisted video that you can jump around in. Be right back. Lucy, say hi to the stream. Lucy, hey, when I introduce you to people, you gotta be on your best behavior. Don't be surly like this. You gotta be more sociable. Come on, this is not how we act. This is not how we act. Hey, are you mad I took you away from that plastic cap you were playing with? Oh, I'm sorry. Daddy's not as exciting as a plastic cap. Oh, no. Daddy's not. Daddy's not as stimulating as a plastic cap on the ground. Oh. Okay. All right, Lucy. Lucy, what if we made 2 different versions of this video, and you had the cat cut, the kitty cut? Oh. Bye. Cat comparison. Oh, I wish that cat fucking edited. Earn her goddamn keep. Lazy motherfucker. Man in Black reveal. The producer's cut does a better job introducing the Strode families.
Staring.
To win, I didn't expect.
Explosion thing, adding a sort of Sidious spice to his storyline that seems seems absurd in the theatrical guys, since Win is hardly on screen before the big Man in Black. Wait, is that the nurse? Oh my god, my facial blindness is killing me. Is that the nurse from... Seems absurd. It seems absurd. Is his secretary the nurse who, like, dies and then comes back, or... Seems absurd in the... Karen... the storyline that seems absurd in the theatrical guys, since Win is... Not Marion Chambers. No, the nurse in this movie. Is this lady... No. Is it? Is this lady... This lady? It almost looks like her with different hair color. But they look kind of the same. Oh, man. I hate faces. Thanks, nice Nick Bilkey. I thought it was nice Bilkey. Yeah, it's a new series I'm working on. It's hardly on screen before the big Man in Black reveal. The producer's cut does a better job.
I didn't expect you.
Yeah, someone look it up. Thanks, Caden.
Just
No, I think they're just similar looking women. The one that throws me off is the fucking, which like why cast two people who look the same? I don't really have the spare time to watch other YouTubers. Lost in the comments.
Barry's my homeboy from Chicago. Yes, that Barry Sims.
Log here.
Yo, G, what? Yo, G, what's up? Barry's my homeboy from Chicago. Yo, G, what's up?
That sound effect. Yeah, Marion does come back in H2O. It's awesome.
Yo, G, what's up? Barry's my homeboy from Chicago. Chicago.
The producer's cut does a better job.
G, what's up? Yes, that Barry Sims. Beth and I are down on this gig. Yeah, it's like that Barry Sims. Beth and I are down on this gig. Danny, look, you just bring the posse tonight, and we'll hook you up. Peace.
Doesn't Danny look cute dressed up as his Uncle Tim?
Right. Now I've got a 6-year-old gang member for.
Oh, it's so dumb. Why begin that scene? Oh man, the fucking theatrical cut's so bad.
You look cute dressed up as his Uncle Tim.
Right. Now I've got a 6-year-old gang member for a son.
Yo, G, what's up? Yeah, I figured they.
This cut does a better job.
They look a little different.
I'm introducing the Strode family, since we see Kara's brother Tim give some real good dialogue here.
Yo, G, what's up? Barry's my homeboy from Chicago.
Don't know why they cut Tim explaining why he loves Barry's sin. Introducing the Strode family, since we see Kara's brother Tim give some. The producer's cut does a better job introducing the Strode family, since we see Kara's
Fuck me.
brother Tim give some real good dialogue.
I think simple sugar. A quite. Are you talking about a quite place, Jordan?
The producer's cut does a better job introducing the Strode family, since we see Kara's brother Tim give some real good dialogue here.
Yo, G, what's up?
The producer's cut does a better job introducing the Strode family, since we see Kara's brother Tim give some real good dialogue here.
Yo, G, what's up? Barry's my homeboy from Chicago.
Don't know why they cut Tim explaining why he loves Barry's sim.
Wait, why is that all fucked up? Why is this all fucked up? Oh, wait, I think that's just a Premiere glitch.
Chicago.
Don't know why they cut Tim explaining why he loves Barry's sim, or why they cut the close Barry's sim.
Oh, man.
Barry Sims, or
Is what good? Hi, Gavin Reddig.
Why Loves Barry Sims, or why they cut the close-up on the money Kara's mom.
No goddamn respect.
Living in this house
Karen,
is
what's
not
your current major?
school.
Sit down.
Honestly, sorry, Mom.
Early childhood education. That's probably, you know, way more important to. Why did my screen just go out? Is it still working? What just happened? Yeah. Yeah, 1 second. Huh, one of my screens just blinked off, but now it's back, so whatever. 1 second. What's up?
Oh, that's it. Different. Yeah.
Kara, you never get that.
Back and expect the whole thing.
Or why they cut the close-up on the money Kara's mom Deborah passes to her. It makes Kara's dad John seem super. Dad John seem makes Kara's dad John seems super extra crazy without it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's it, Deborah. Just keep slipping her the cash. You know, while you're at it, I got a great idea. Here, let's give her all of our goddamn money.
Man, I hope people like this fucking video. I hope it's not one of those things where people don't click it because it doesn't say kill count.
Super extra crazy without it.
Oh, yeah, that's it, Deborah. Just keep
Thanks,
slipping
Cameron
her the
Boyd.
cash. You know, while you're at
I
it,
think
got a
Cabin in the
great
Woods
idea.
is excellent.
Here, let's give her all of our goddamn money.
Then there's a pretty sick diff after Papa Strode strikes Kara.
Why don't you leave her alone? Nothing ever changes, does it?
I get this new girl. Before you came around, everything was going fine. You landed on our doorstep.
Thanks, Magic Gaming. Thanks, Tony Montez. Yeah, that's why I do them.
You leave her alone. I never changed nothing.
Before you came, everything was going fine. Leave land on our doorstep. You never.
I see one bastard in this house.
Then there's a pretty sick diff after Papa Strode strikes Kara.
Get away from her. You shut up. Stay out of it.
You for him.
Don't.
Then there's a pretty sick diff after Papa Strode strikes Kara.
Daddy.
Get away from her. You shut up.
You bitch.
Shut up. Stay out of it. Stay out of it.
You.
Stay out of it.
You for him.
Don't.
Stay out of it.
You for him.
Stay out of it.
You for him.
Man, I hope people will fucking watch this
Strode
video.
strikes Kara.
Stay out of it.
You for him.
The producer's cut has the Man in Black's voice. The producer's cut has the Man in Black's voice encouraging Dan. Has the Man in Black.
Get away from her.
You bitch.
Shut up. Stay out of this.
John, please don't.
You ever talk to me like that again? Ever talk to me? Get away from her. You shut up. Stay out of this.
John, please don't.
You ever talk to me like that again? And so
Do 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 do.
The producer's cut.
You for him.
The producer's cut has the Man in Black's voice encouraging Danny to be a violent little son of a bitch, which gives more motivation as to why he pulls a blade out on his granddad. And after Carl leaves, there's one Black's voice encouraging has the Man in Black's voice encouraging. The producer's cut has the Man in Black's voice and the producer's cut has the Man in Black's voice encouraging Danny to
Fuck. This will not be a Friday release, no.
The producer's cut has the Man in Black's voice encouraging Danny to be a violent little son of a bitch, which gives more motivation as to why he pulls a blade out. Accidentally Perfect. This is so far early in the process. This is a temporary audio track. This is no. Man, I need to make a video. I need to make that long talked about video explaining the process of a kill count so I can just direct people to that.
Danny to be a violent little son of a bitch. Which gives more motivation as to why he pulls a blade out on his granddad. And after Carl leaves, there's one more extra scene between the strokes.
Thanks, Wasai and Eli.
Hey! You better bring the Martin County Express. Where am? We're supposed to go over the list of events for tonight. God. He do that to you?
Another episode of Friday Night Lights at the Snow House.
What the hell happened? What's happened to you? Tonight's the night we bring some life back into this town.
Shit, man, why do we have to do like 49 straight there? I mean, it's Halloween.
How many times do I have to tell you?
Thanks, Jordan.
Better go catch your bus. But tonight when you come home, we'll go trick-or-treating, okay?
I love you, Danny.
Oh yeah, recalibrate.
Were there any more, Deborah?
Nice lip bite. That was an A+ lip bite. All right.
Any more, Deborah?
No, I'll give it a B, but it's still good.
You don't understand, do you? It's not about Carol's money.
Okay, just touched your daughter. She's not my daughter anymore.
And after Carl leaves, there's one more extra scene between the Strodes where John says Kara is no longer his daughter. One final punctuation on how much of a dick this dude is. The scene with Loomis and Win.
Tool still makes music? I didn't know that. Yeah, Tisha, that's like maybe don't name them after the creators of the first one if it's that situation.
The scene with Loomis and Win at the barn is longer since they find out.
All right. Oh man, this is just so much work hunting down all these scenes. Horror Nights was very cool. I really wish I could like just show you footage, but I am on a very tight deadline. Subnautica is kind of fucked up my life. All this work should have been done a week ago, but I've been too busy fucking playing Subnautica. I totally squandered all the, like, you know how I was super far ahead? Like, I finished Halloween 5 like 2 weeks ago. I just squandered all that catch-up time playing Subnautica.
God, what's that?
And what sucks is, like, I'm not done with it.
Let them take care of her.
So, like, I still want to fucking play. Oh, yeah, I heard that Spider-Man game is really cool.
So help me God.
Thanks, Lucas Stalick. Stalick. Thank you.
The scene with Loomis and Wynn at the barn is longer since they find. The scene with Loomis and Wynn at the barn is longer since they. Find out that Jamie is in debt, although Jamie is in debt. Although, as an off-screen pair, barn is longer since they find out that Jamie is in debt.
Jamie.
Only God can help him now, sir.
Although, as an off-screen paramedic says,
Only God can help her now, sir.
Jamie.
Only God can help him. Only God can.
Ooh, you messed up that quote, 2-inch POP Hunter. It's not laugh it up, furball. It's laugh it up, fuzzball. Laugh it up, fuzzball.
although, as an off-screen paramedic says,
Only God can help him now, sir.
I find that delivery hilarious. We even briefly find out that Jamie is in debt, although as barn is longer since they find out that Jamie is in debt. Although, as an off-screen paramedic says,
Only God can help him now, sir.
I find that delivery hilarious. We even briefly meet the newest Haddonfield sheriff.
Sam, don't let them take care of her. Now, they told me you'd be coming. Am I?
Yeah.
Now, they told me you'd be coming. Now,
I find that delivery hilarious. We even briefly meet the newest Haddonfield sheriff, although he winds up being another. We even briefly meet the newest Haddonfield sheriff. We even briefly meet the newest Haddonfield sheriff, although he winds up being a nothing character. But now that Jamie's still alive, it actually
Talking on the radio last night. That's a ghost being carried out here right now.
Bling, bling. Chloe Rebecca, your name is fucking me up, dude. It's way too close to Chelsea Rebecca.
bathroom baby he found. Plus, more shots of Wynn, which again go to make the Man in Black reveal marginally better. Don't get me wrong, that whole thing is still stupid, but at least this cut tries to earn the reveal. There's an extra scene when Kara goes to college where she walks around campus and sees
No random gaming. Actually, my mods are pretty great. So, thanks.
There's an extra scene when Kara goes to college where she walks around campus and sees a couple making out on a picnic bench. Tunge! And look. Tunge! And look. There's an extra scene when Kara goes to college where she walks around campus and sees a couple making out on a picnic bench. Tunge! And looks like crazy-haired Michael Myers is spying on...
Oh, hey, it's Bree. What up, Bree?
It looks like crazy-haired Michael Myers is spying on her from the foreground in a shot that echoes the style of the original. After that, aside from...
That's not a long enough shot at all for that.
on a picnic bench.
To rewrite that line for sure.
Tunge. It looks like crazy-haired Michael Myers is spying on her from the foreground in a shot that echoes the style of the original. After
Echoes the original.
crazy-haired Michael Myers is... It looks like crazy-haired Michael Myers is spying on her from the foreground in a shot that echoes the style of the original. After
the original.
For that, aside from an extra shot of the boarding house Tommy lives in, the next few differences are minor.
Did you ever watch Dunkirk? Yeah, I saw Dunkirk. I watch every year. I watch all the Best Picture nominees. I've been doing that for 10 years now.
Sense that Loomis is in the hospital when time.
Security?
Hi, Joseph.
There's nothing you can do for it, mask. Sam, there's nothing you can do for her now. Yeah, I'll be right back. I'll be.
That actually makes sense that Loomis is in the hospital. But now that Jamie is still alive, he winds up being a nothing character. But now that Jamie is still alive, it actually makes sense.
I'll be right back.
I think I'm gonna be sad. I think it's today, yeah. Girl that's driving me mad is going away. Dr. Loomis.
That Loomis is in the hospital when Tommy is still alive, it actually makes sense that Loomis is in the hospital when Tommy goes there with that bathroom baby he found. Plus, more baby found. share, although he winds up being a nothing character. But now that Jamie's still alive, it actually makes sense that Loomis is in the hospital when Tommy goes there with that bathroom baby he found. Plus, more shots of Wynn, which again go.
Is Dr. Loomis the crazy one? Yep. Yep, he is. I'm going to grab some fruit. Got a little fruit cup with the lime juice and the spices, so I'm going to go grab that and get the rest of this pot of coffee in my Miniman's cup, my Miniman monster cup with my invisible Miniman, and my mummy Miniman. And there's Dr. Frankenstein's Miniman, and the Miniman from the Black Lagoon, and the Were Miniman. Got my motherfucking fruit cup. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I got my fucking fruit cup with lime juice and tahine. Fucking love it. It's like my favorite breakfast that I have at 2 in the afternoon. The coffee, fuck. But coffee tastes weird after these spices, so I'll wait till I finish. Oh, you're right, Psycho Lexi. I forgot that time zones don't exist. Good call. Every stream, dude. Every stream is the same shit. SSDS, same shit, different stream. How often do I live stream? Pretty often. Hickama's weird. Hickama's totally weird, man. What? Yeah. Thanks for the super chat, Evil. Everyone asks, man, I love how so many people are asking for like Fallen Kingdom kill count when the Jurassic Park kill counts were like the least watched videos I made. Thanks, Pluto Gamer. Prodigy, my to answer your question, H2O. Hi, Scary Noodles. Good to hear, Dope. It's cool. What's Bagoong? Meeting Eli Roth was crazy, dude. It's so crazy. Last weekend, I went to Monster Palooza, and I hung out with Mike Doherty, director of Trick or Treat and Krampus. Oh, I forgot to post that picture. I'll post that picture right now, actually. Then I interviewed Eli Roth, and then Tuesday, I might be hanging out with another director. It's crazy, man. Well, I mean, besides John. There might be another director. Oh, Foundflix hit 1 million. Oh, congrats, dude. Yeah. Nice, Foundflix.
Fuck yeah, dude. Hold on, first I'm gonna congratulate him. I'm eating fruit. I get rid of the jicama and the cucumber first, because the tahine is the best on watermelon. So I try to save the watermelon for last to enjoy it. Mango's okay, but there is pineapple. I love pineapple, but with tahine, it's not that tahine doesn't really do too much for me on pineapple. I think it's best on the melons. Hold on, I just tweeted. Now I gotta post that Doherty picture. Oh my god, I gotta scroll past all the fucking videos I took at Halloween Horror Nights. There's Eli. There he is. There's Michael. Oh, there's some jackass in the background. Oh, I also had to scroll past my map of the Subnautica world. Which just makes me want to play it, but I can't. I probably can't play that at all today. Which sucks. What do I mean? Oh, what does Drew mean? Just finding the best filter, you know. Just looking for that nice filter. That's a good one. We'll go with Hudson. And then, does he have a Instagram, I'm assuming? That is not. There we go. What? Morning Freak Show? That's not. Does he not have one? He might not have one. I don't think he does. I think he just has a Twitter. Okay. Boo doo 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 doo. Bounce, bounce. Doo 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 doo. Bounce, bounce. The Curse of Michael Myers. Love that fucking tahini, man. It's so good. Yeah, like it's so good on the melons. So good on the melons. Tooth Fairy, what? I recommend people check out the classic Universal monsters. We watched Invisible Man, and now I just want to watch them all. That's why I got my Invisible Mini-Man mug. I'm eating fruit. Yeah, a lot of people say Wolfman is their favorite of the classic monsters. I hear Chelsea watching the bonus features on the Invisible Man Blu-ray. Bloop. There, I shared the Michael Dougherty picture. Oh yeah, if you're not good with flickering lights, you will not do well at Halloween Horror Nights. That's all it is, dude. Like, my video will definitely have to have a warning. It's intense. It's flashing lights and dubstep. That's pretty much how you could sum it up. I do not watch sports. Yo, dubstep. Why? I don't know, man. You know what? It might sound questionable in theory, but in practice, you're there and it's like, oh, this makes sense. Yeah, this I mean, you got dubstep, you got flashing lights, you got smoke machine, you got people running around with chainsaws, and with all that shit in there, it's like, yeah, this all works. This all goes together really well. Me too, Random Rick. One of the goriest movies I've watched recently was, ahead of my Eli Roth interview, I watched Green Inferno. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. Yeah, Green Inferno is a Eli Roth movie about people who go to the Amazon to like protest some rainforest stuff, and then get caught by like natives who are cannibals. Oh, fuck, man. I forget where Green Inferno is. I might have just rented it on Amazon. Thanks, Batman fan, for the super chat. I don't know. Just looks like a Chucky with big eyes. The plane scene in Green Inferno, I just kept thinking about the plane scene in Jurassic Park 3 and comparing them and being like, no, yeah, this is probably way more realistic than the shit in Jurassic Park 3. Xavier, I think you're thinking of Cannibal Holocaust. Man, I just love how fucking deep this fruit cup is. It's like a silo of fruit, man. I'm almost done with it. Then I'll get back to work, but it's a lot of fruit. I love it. Oh, no, this cantaloupe is overripe or something. Oh. Oh, no. Oh. Oh. I was, Wesley. Thanks for the super chat. Wow. Oh, now I'm terrified to eat. Like, half of the stuff that's left is cantaloupe, and I'm terrified. No, I don't hate cantaloupe. I love cantaloupe, but that was like... That tasted like it was rotted or something. Oh. Oh. Oof. That was no good. And now I just keep thinking of the taste. Here, I need a new taste to replace it. Come on, pineapple. Do me right. Thank you, pineapple. Yeah, I'm gonna skip the rest of the cantaloupe. They look fine, so I don't think there's anything wrong with them, but like, holy shit. That was weird. And I had eaten other cantaloupe from this very cup, and it was fine. But that one piece just tasted real bad. Pen, pineapple, apple pen. One more pineapple chunk. And it's work time again. Thanks, VidGrib. Okay. Yeah, cantaloupe is spelled weird. All right, I'll be right back. Now back to work. Brendan Fraser is? Oh, that's weird. All right. Boo-doop, boo-doop, boo-doop. Boo-doop, boo-doop, boo-doop. Boo-doop, boo-doop, boo-doop. Boo-doop, boo-doop, boo-doop. Do-do-do-do-do. Ding-ch, ding-ch, do-do-do-do, ding-ch. No, fuck off. When you need a movie file, you must rip it. Did you say Brendan Fraser? Let's see, which thing did Chelsea need? So that's the movie. That's a 3-minute thing. 35 minutes, I think that's it. Rip it real good.
A bathroom baby you found. Plus, more shots of wind, which...
Hello, Sans5194.
Yeah. Tommy, wait! Wait!
The way he fucking turns around like that is so crazy.
Who is that boy?
An old friend.
DJ, hey, okay. DJ, hey, hi, DJ Lightbulbs. Hey, buddy, hi. Hey, hello, what's up, man? I don't know why in every live stream there seems to be a person who just, like, makes it their personal mission to argue with the mods about the rules. Hey, apparently that's you this time, and I just gotta tell you, man, you don't need to be that guy. You don't need to be that person. You just don't. It's not important, you know? It's fine. Just don't argue with the mods. It's cool. They're just doing what I asked them to do. They're, you know, doing the rules that I asked them to enforce. It's fine. It's not a big deal, man. We're all just hanging out here. I'm editing a video. Hi, Starbucks. Got my mini man mug, and I'm ripping some shit. Oh, dude, you know what was really cool? When I was at Halloween Horror Nights with Crypt, hanging out, some fucking kid came up to me. He was probably like, what, 16 maybe? Comes up to me and is like, hey, I'm a big fan of your channel. I'm like, awesome, man, thank you. I love hearing that. Introduced himself to me, went away. He comes back up to me a couple minutes later and is like, hey, sorry to bother you again. I just wanted to say I really appreciate it in one of your videos when you thanked my dad and like gave my dad a shout out. I was like, who's your dad? He's like, Greg Nicotero. I was like, what? Greg Nicotero's son watches my show? That's fucking cool, dude. I think his name was Darren. Greg Nicotero is a special effects and makeup artist who is probably most famous for his work on The Walking Dead. But he's like
Plus, more shots of wind.
big time special effects dude.
Which again go to make the Man in Black reveal marginally better. Don't get me wrong. Plus, more shots of wind, which again go to make the Man in Black reveal marginally better. Plus, more shots of wind, which again go to make the Man in Black reveal marginally better. Don't get me wrong, that whole... The Man in Black reveal marginally better. Don't get me wrong, that whole thing is still stupid, but at least this cut tries to earn the reveal. There's an extra scene when Kara goes to college where she walks around campus and sees a couple making out on a picnic bench. Tongue! It looks like crazy-haired Michael Myers is spying on her from the foreground in a shot that echoes the style of the original. After that, aside from an extra shot of the boarding house Tommy lives in, the next...
Do-do. I said rip it. Do-do. Rip it good. Do-do. Do-do. I said rip it. Do-do. I rip it real good. Do-do.
was the style of the original. After that... After that, aside from an extra shot of the boarding house Tommy lives in, the next few differences are minor. We see Jamie Lloyd in surgery, and then after that, aside from an extra shot of the boarding house Tommy... After that, aside from an extra shot of the boarding house Tommy lives in... The next few differences are... The next few differences are minor. We see Jamie Lloyd in surgery, and then some extension.
found outside Haddonfield. Stabbed.
And what? The knife was still in her? What? Get the fuck out of here. That knife was still in her that whole time? Okay. Sure.
Lives in. The next few differences are minor. We see Jamie Lloyd in surgery, and then some extent.
Yeah, but like they had her in an ambulance. They probably could have fucking taken that out during the ambulance ride over to the hospital instead, and you know, at some point before they wheeled her into the surgical room.
Some extensions to a couple of scenes that are in the theater. Some extensions to.
High fugitive predator. Cool. And then I need to plug in that. And
in a measured send-up of it, he said he was a
Borg hat on his head, which he always wore, and we went up to this little movie theater.
A creative lesson to come.
Changed world with me as its guiding genius.
oh, she probably needs the movie itself too. Let me rip that. Boom, burn. See ya, Bodie. Burn. Beady. Boop.
Extensions to a couple of scenes that are in the theater.
I'm very sorry, Mr. Strode. Bart, what do you think of my new chainsaw and hockey mask? Hey, mods, I really appreciate you. I very much appreciate you. Thank you. No, dude, I don't just watch movies for a job. Watching movies is a part of my job, but based on the amount of hours it takes up, it's a very minor part of my job because most of my job is writing scripts and editing and filming and research. So no, I don't just watch movies for a job. Thanks, though. Oh, sorry, it was a compliment. Well, thanks, man.
Extensions to a couple of scenes that are in the
I've seen people leave comments where that was not a compliment.
Some extensions to a couple of scenes that are in the theatrical cut, but that I didn't mention in the kill count. First is one where Loomis talks to Deborah and the producers.
I haven't seen Isle of Dogs. How was it? Because I mean, Wes Anderson's one of my favorite filmmakers.
I've been upset. For 15 years, I've been obsessed to find out what.
Obsessed to find out? Is that right? Shouldn't it be obsessed with finding out?
That lived inside them. This force, this thing that lived in.
Deborah and the producer Scotty talks to her a little bit longer because
To find out my life work and my ultimate failure. This force, this my ultimate failure. This force.
Oh, man. I really hope people watch this fucking video, dude.
Scotty talk. Scotty talks to her a little bit longer. And the second is when Deborah calls longer.
Thing that lived inside of him came from a source too violent, too quickly. For the same.
What should I do?
Thing that lived inside him came from a source too violent, too quickly. Grew inside him. Eternity is so. It was pure evil.
What makes you think he'll come back here?
This house is sacred to me. It's memory. It's rage. Listen, I beg of you, don't let your family suffer the same fate that Laurie and her daughter suffered.
Well, I'm just worried that since it's not a kill count, people won't watch it.
Suffer the same.
First is one where Loomis talks to Deborah. First is one in the kill count. First is one where Loomis talks to Deborah. producer's cut, he talks to her a little bit longer. And the producer's cut, he talks to her a little bit longer. And the producer's cut, he talks to her a little bit longer.
Fuck. Come on.
And the producer's cut,
Thanks, Seth. Thanks, man.
and the producer's cut, he talks to her. The kill count. First is one where Loomis talks to Deborah. And the producer's cut, he to Deborah, and the producer's cut, he talks to her a little bit longer. And the second is when Loomis talks to Deborah, and the producer's cut, he talks to her a little bit longer. And the second is when Deborah calls her husband John at work to tell him she's leaving. Again, most of the scene is in.
Oh, man. What up, MRB National? How we doing here, dude? How we doing here? Let's see.
In the theatrical version, but only. Yeah, that's pretty weird, dude. What do you do? One final scene with Jamie Lloyd in the hospital. This happens. Yeah, so about Jamie's death. The next big change is one I mentioned in the kill count. The much less
Okay. Is this where the ending starts?
Loomis and Wynn in the latter's office. Is it actually?
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I feel like once I get to the ending, it won't be as difficult because I won't have as many side-by-side comparisons. Okay.
To her a little bit longer. And the second is to Deborah, and the producer's cut, he talks to her a little bit longer. And the second is when Deborah calls. First is one where Loomis talks to Deborah, and the producer's cut, he talks to her a little bit longer. And the second is when Deborah calls her husband John at work to.
Yeah, this will be after the kill count, but I've got to film it like with the kill count.
Strode Real Estate.
John, something terrible has happened.
That's right, Fluff. One scene at a time.
Strode Real Estate.
And the second is when Deborah calls her husband John at work to.
Oh, man. Did I nail that randomly? Nope. Almost.
And the second is when Deborah calls her husband John at work to tell him she's leaving. Again.
What up, Will Bros?
Most of the scene is in the theatrical version, but only in the producer's cut does it end with John speaking to a picture of his. It is in the. To tell him she's leaving. Again. Again, most of the scene is in the theatrical version, but only in the producer's cut does it end with John. Again, most of the scene is in the theatrical. only in the producer's cut. Does it end with John speaking to a picture of his dog? Does it end with John speaking to a picture of his daughter, Kara?
Happy Halloween, little new Wallahi. Happy Halloween, little girl.
Fucking weird. Fucking weird.
The theatrical version, but only in the producer's cut does it end with John speaking to a picture at work to tell him she's leaving. Again, most of the scene is in the theatrical version, but only in the producer's cut does it end with John speaking to a picture of his daughter, Kara.
Happy Halloween, little girl.
I think we'll go when. Oh yeah, it is more like a suggestion box.
Does it end with John speaking to a picture of his daughter? Theatrical version, but only in the producer's cut. But only in the producer's cut does it end with John speaking to a picture of his daughter, Kara.
Happy Halloween, little girl.
I think we're going crazy.
John speaking to a picture of his daughter, Kara.
Happy Halloween, little girl. Happy Halloween, little girl.
Yeah, that's pretty weird, dude. What are you doing with that picture, man? We get one. Yeah, that's pretty weird, dude. What are you doing with that picture, man? We get one final scene with Jamie Lloyd in the hospital.
Yep, I can't believe that new movie is the 11th Halloween movie, dude. Oh. Will, yeah. Well, Tom, but then, like, then the chat would just be fucking memes, dude. And that's, like, not having a conversation. That's just, like, talking about memes. What up, Katie?
We get one final scene.
No, Tom's a regular. Tom's just having a discussion. It's fine. What's on the bottom of the mug? Oh, well, thanks. It says hand wash only. That sucks.
We get one final scene with Jamie Lloyd in the hospital as
light bulbs, man. Hey, light bulbs. Hey, light bulbs, buddy. Light bulbs. Hey, man. Please don't be that man. Please don't be that guy. Okay? Please. Please don't be the person where every message you say in the chat is about the mobs and the rules and shit, okay? Please don't be that person. No one likes that person, man. You're better than that. I believe in you. All right? I really do. The mini-mans must be washed with care. Damn it, mini-man. I hate hand wash. Shit.
The barnyard in this cut only he's death. The next big change is one I mentioned in the kill count, the much less graphic death of John Strode. For the theatrical release.
Exactly, Will. There are robotic slaves. Thanks, Alejandro. Yeah, I feel like people who discover the channel later probably do what you just said you did. You binged all the series. Make sure you watch all the one-offs, too, on the kill counts, because sometimes I think those are the best. Stuff like Uncle Sam, that's a really fun one. Katie, then what the fuck? Is it just decorative? But yeah, just make sure you watch the one-offs, too, you know? They're lots of fun. Thanks, Bearded Blarg. Is this the producer's cut? Where the fuck's this scene with Jamie? Oh, Katie, thanks for reminding me. I'll probably be eating cheese pretty soon. I got some real nice cheese and some crackers. Eat on this cheese, eat on the crackers. Where the fuck is this scene with Jamie? I'll have to check the label when I get it to eat. I think we'll go when... Oh, here we go. Oh, cheddar is far from the best cheese. Cheddar is not one of my favorite cheeses.
About Jamie's death. The next big change is one final scene with Jamie. Doing with that picture, man. We get one final scene with Jamie Lloyd in the hospital as she...
Oh, ew, her eyes. What the fuck?
Black and white flashbacks to a time she was rushed down as...
Ew, yo, what the fuck? Yo, what are her eyeballs doing? What? Oh, what? Oh, dude, like the scarab beetle from the Mummy got into her eyeballs. Holy shit, that's what the fuck? Oh. Oh, that's fucking weird. Hey, thanks Ibs Pugs Pug, and thanks H2 Mass. Interstellar, the movie, I really liked it.
We get one final scene with Jamie Lloyd in the hospital as she has black and white flashbacks to a time she was rushed down to Smith's...
Oh, that looks so weird. Wait, tell me if my eyes do that. Were they doing it? Were they doing that? Ew. That's weird. Well, then you know what? Props to her and or the director for being like, okay, if you're having this dream, that means you're in REM sleep. So your eyes would be moving. All right.
We get one final scene with Jamie Lloyd in the hospital as she has black and white We get one final scene with Jamie Lloyd in the hospital as she has black and white flashbacks to a time she was rushed down a Smiths Grove hallways and as she has black and white flashbacks to a time she was rushed.
Hi, 123 Armageddon. Welcome to the channel.
Rushed down a Smith's Grove hallways in a rushed down a Smith's Grove hallways in a procession. Rushed down a Smith's Grove. Rushed down a Smith's Grove hallways in a procession led by the man in black, sticking his hands out like he's speeding down the highway. It's a real weird sequence, and it explains where her baby came from, all but down the highway. It's a real weird sequence, and it explains where her baby came from, all.
Michael, please don't hurt me. Oh God, please forgive me. Oh God, please.
Thanks, Armageddon. Yeah, this is very Rosemary's Baby. I think I mentioned that in this script.
Please don't hurt me. Oh God, please forgive me.
Type situation. And when that flashback is over,
I hate it, light bulbs. I hate it a lot. I'm gonna go get that cheese and pee. It's pee and cheese time, guys. Isn't that the best? Still getting cheese and pea. Katie, are you still in here? It's French Floret Guilleteur. It's a soft cheese. It's a soft cheese with like a rind on it. It's from Ralph's. So this is what it looks like. This is the cheese. I think I prefer soft cheeses now. Although, if you've ever had Dubliner, that is an excellent cheese. And that's a hard cheese. Dubliner is fucking love it. I'm going to be rocking these mini Crocantini roasted garlic artisan crackers. Cheese time. I think we're going crazy. Things don't even faze me. No, dude, from Ralph's. Ralph's has a really good... The Ralph's next door has a fucking great cheese section. Real good cheese section. Mmm. Mm-mm-mm. Oh man, did my live stream chat mess up? Let's see. The last thing I see is Katie asking that cheese shop on Ventura. I feel like that was probably a while ago.
Man, I know my Monty Python, dude. Remember how in the podcast I was like, I guarantee you I could go into Monty Python, find a sketch where Graham Chapman is playing that character, found one. Easy. And he literally walks in and is like, all right, with the fucking hat and everything. But it's great because you could find a clip of any member of Monty Python dressed like that.
Oh man. Yeah, my chat's not updating. Son of a bitch. How do I fix this? What if I go to open up Chrome? Oh, wait. Now it's catching up now, maybe. It saw me open up Chrome and it was like, no, I can do it. Let's see. I see Tychotron recommending bread cheese with maple syrup. Found the Canadian. And then it stopped. That's it. Come on. Let me go on Chrome to my own channel. Yep, there I am. Oh, wait, that says the cheese shop on Ventura, too. What the fuck? That one's like stuck what? Oh, no, that's catching up. Oh, Joel's here with the hard cheese suggestion. They're both like trying to catch up now. They're like competing to be the relevant browser. Wow, okay. There it is from Jordan. Goofy McNugget said poopy. Okay. Cool, it's caught up now. They fucking Firefox and Chrome had to fight, but now they're both caught up. Great. Yeah, I really like this cheese because it's just got a hint just the mildest hint of that like blue cheese flavor. Like you taste it when you exhale after eating it. But I had one the other day that was it was way too moldy tasting. It was way too pungent.
And when that flashback is over, this happens. And it explains where her baby came from, all but spelling out that she was raped by her Uncle Michael in a nasty Rosemary's Baby type situation.
Now the chat's stopped again. Wow, man. That sucks. I'm just going to keep working, I guess.
All but spelling out that she was raped by her Uncle Michael in a nasty Rosemary's Baby type situation.
Michael, please don't.
All but spelling out that she was raped by her Uncle Michael in a nasty Rosemary's Baby type situation.
Michael, please don't hurt me. Oh God, please forgive me.
And when that flashback is over, happens. He has, so
Your work is done, not Zico. Your work is done now, Jamie.
and when that flashback is over, this happens.
Your work is done now, Jamie.
He has, so Jamie survives the barnyard in this cut, only to get shot in the head by the Man in Black. And we see the MIB's ultra cut, only to get shot in the head by the Man in Black. And we see
Is Toxic Avenger good? That's not really an answerable question.
And we see the MIB's alter ego standing behind Loomis when he learns about Jamie's death. The next big change is one I mentioned in the kill count, the much less graphic death of
I think we're going crazy. Things don't even faze me. I'm excited for the live stream watch along. I just hope the live stream chat is on good behavior for the guests that we'll be having. Really hope they're actually questions about the Haunters movie and not asking me to do fucking Texas Chainsaw Massacre or some shit. You know?
learns about Jamie's death. The next big change is one I mentioned in the kill count, the much less graphic death.
I don't know why this live stream chat is so messed up, dude. This sucks. I wish I could see what y'all are saying. I hate editing live stream. I see that from Michelle Bowden. Very important that she told everyone that information. wonder if I go to it on my phone, will that be any better? What a stupid thing, dude. No, that's like 5 minutes behind too. What the how is that? Why is that? Why is that the case over 3 different like browsers? What the fuck? That's so weird. There, I just typed in that's so weird. I don't know, man. Damn. I don't know what to do.
It's about Jamie's death. The next big change is one
Yeah, Katie, it's done this before, but not for like it hasn't done it in a really long time. Thought we were past that. Thought we were good with that shit, YouTube, but I guess maybe not.
The next big change is one I mentioned in the kill count, the much less graphic death of John Strode. For the The next big change is one I mentioned in the kill count, the much less graphic death of John Strode. For the theatrical release, they reshot his death to be gorier with that crazy head explosion. But in the original producer's cut, he goes out in a much less explosive way, if still pretty shocking. Michael grabs him by the throat and stabs him against the surface.
Did they reuse any of these shots?
In the original producer's cut, he goes out in a much less explosive way, if still pretty shocking. Michael grabs him by the throat and stabs him against the circuit breaker, which electrocutes him and causes the house's lights to flash. But that's it. No frothiness at least. They reshot his death to be gorier with that crazy head explosion. But in the original producer's cut, he goes out in a much less explosive way, if still. For the theatrical release, they reshot his death to be gorier with that crazy head explosion. But in the original producer's cut, he goes out in a much less explosive way, if still pretty shocking. Michael grabs him by the throat and stabs him against the circuit breaker, which electrocutes him and causes the house's lights to flash. But that's it.
So what if I started it with this?
For the theatrical release, they
my favorite Korn song? I don't know. Feeling like a freak on a leash.
For the theatrical release, they reshot his death to be gorier with that crazy head explosion. But in the original producer's cut, he goes out in a much less explosive way, if still pretty shocking. Michael grabs him by the throat and stabs him against the circuit breaker, which electrocutes him and causes the house's lights to flash. But that's it. No frothiness at the mouth or head explosion. Mustafa Khan and his son Malik, who by this point was also producing, didn't think these movies need the type of gore added that the Weinsteins insisted. One of them John Strode. For the theatrical release, they reshot his death to be gorier with that crazy head explosion. But in the original producer's cut, he goes out in a much less explosive way, if explosive way. explosive way, if still pretty shocking. Michael grabs him by the throat and stabs him against the circuit breaker, which electrocutes him and causes the house's lights to flash. But that's it. No frothiness at the mouth or breaker, which electrocutes him and causes the house
Tom, what are you talking about? Odd how you can't curse in the super chats? What? What do you mean? Is that what do you mean, like a YouTube thing? Like YouTube doesn't let you curse in super chats? Would I want to try restarting? I don't know, man. Would I?
lights to flash. But lights to flash. Lights to flash. But that's it. No frothing lights to flash. But that's it. Lights to flash. But that's it. No frothiness at the mouth or head. No frothiness at the mouth or head explosion. Mustafa Khan and his son Malik, who by this point was also producing, didn't think these movies needed the type of gore added at the Weinstein's insistence. One of the more minor changes.
Okay, that should work maybe. Why wasn't my character killed in the second Thief? I don't know, KDH Studios. I don't write the stuff. I just act in them. No, why'd you have to mention Baby Shark, you bastard Triz? Thanks, Phantom Wolf. Even though you're probably getting that thanks like 1,000 years later.
This involves the shortening of a shot that I just don't understand, especially.
You mean to tell me you actually live in a house? Hey, Myers' house. How's it for duck fit? How far to your house, Jerry? About half a mile. I don't know if my folks are right up in Canary 5. One of the kids are supposed to go to the candy. Relax your crack, sweetheart. Put you around the old house on the Oh, no, really, you're too good to me, really.
There's not a Killer Clowns area.
You do? Yeah, we do.
At the Hollywood one. That's only in Orlando, unfortunately. Mods, are you telling me that you want me to restart? Is that the situation?
Oh, no, really, you're too...
You think it's okay now, Bree? Alright, let me, I don't know, let me get to... Jesus. What's this part?
The theatrical version because, you know, it sounds real dumb. But again, if that's the try to explain it. The theatrical cut does not.
Let me try to get here, like, to this point. And if it's still messed up, I can restart. That's just like a break in the work that would make more sense to me to stop for a second. Eating chit 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 chit, eating chit 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 chit, eating chit 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 chit, eating cheese.
shortening of a shot that I just don't understand, especially since the longer one adds a scotch of clarity. It's what Barry's looking at, adds a scotch of clarity. It's what Barry's looking for the radio station band. It's what Barry's looking for the radio station van so he can head to the Myers house. It's what Barry's looking for the radio station van so he can head to the Myers house. In the producer's cut, the shot goes on long enough to show that it's actually the Smith.
Now I feel like it's bad again. That sucks. Yeah, I'll restart soon.
In the producer's cut, the shot goes on long enough to show that it's actually the Smith's Grove van he climbs into. Again, no idea why they cut that. I think it adds a simple explanation as to why they cut that. I think it adds a simple explanation.
Hi, Jumpiest Venus 34, a new subscriber, even though you probably told that to me like 5 minutes ago. Welcome to the channel. Oh man, I got so much fucking work to do. I am underwater right now.
As to why Michael was waiting inside to kill this radio fuck. I think it adds a simple explanation as to why Michael was waiting inside to kill this radio fuck. He climbs into Myers' house. The producer's cut shot goes long enough to show that inside to kill this radio.
Is this a different shot? Yo, I think that's a different shot.
Radio fuck.
I think it's another situation where they used a different take of it. Weird, man.
I think it adds a simple explanation as to why Michael was waiting inside to kill this radio fuck.
Wow, yeah, that's fucking weird. Don't know why.
I think it adds a simple explanation as to why Michael was waiting inside to kill this. I think it adds a simple explanation as to why Michael was waiting inside to kill this. I think it adds a simple explanation as to why Michael was waiting inside to kill this radio fuckhead. Similarly, actually the Smith's Grove van he climbs into. Again, no idea why they cut that. I think it adds a simple explanation as to why Michael was waiting inside to kill this radio fuckhead. Similarly,
Okay. Here, I'll restart because this sucks. I can't, like, I feel like I'm just sitting here by myself editing. So, let me restart.
Stupid. Oh, fuck. No, you know what? I can't restart. I'm currently processing a... Well... Chelsea said she didn't need this. Oh, thanks, Epic Alvin. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna restart this. Okay. I'm gonna stop the stream. I'll be back. Sorry.